well. I am here on Majestic Princess. I am enjoying myself. This is my first group cruise, and so let me tell you about my first group cruise so far. Yesterday it was horrendous just trying to get to the port. It was so much traffic. The cab driver was getting annoyed. My mom who was with me was getting annoyed. And so we were just kind of just getting annoyed every bit of the way, just trying to get to the port. When finally got to the port, we were just so happy that we got onto the port. So far, we wanted to meet up for lunch, but because of the fact that some people had to go to guest services, we did not meet up like we should have. But when it came to today, a sea day, just relaxing, just chilling, just allowing ourselves to be in the moment. And so here we are. Um, I wanted to do a bar crawl today, but nobody seems to be have been interested. So I feel like it's a group cruise. There are no content creators on this group cruise except for me. I feel like it is a group cruise really where people just want to do their own thing. Like people know each other, they're coming together. It's not like it's strangers on the group cruise, but people just want to do their own thing. And in the fact that people just want to do their own thing, I just feel like it's just kind of like that, where we may not have a lot of opportunities to actually do something together when it's organized, maybe more things when it is spontaneous. And so I'm thinking that's what this group cruise is going to be like. More spontaneity. We meet up, we see each other, we hang out, we laugh together, have fun together in those particular moments. And right now I am at this place called the Hollywood Conservatory. And the Hollywood Conservatory on Majestic Princess used to be an adult-only place, but now it is a place where anyone can come. But because this is a 8-day cruise during November, there's not a lot of kids on this cruise. So even though it's supposed to be adult only, it is kind of like adult only. So I'm going to just throw you around to let you see what this place looks like. It is a covered area. There are places to chill and relax. Hey, Raquel, thank you for coming through. This is the Hollywood Conservatory. This is where I'm at right now. This is a nice place. If you don't want to be in the sun, you can just come here and be and chill under the Hollywood Conservatory. As I said, it used to be adults only, no longer adults only. Hot tubs, pool. There is a bar. If you want to kind of get away from the Lido deck also and just come here and chill, way less people at the bar here than on the Lido deck. The Lido deck is crazy right now on this sea day. It is so many people on the Lido deck for this sea day. Everybody's drinking. The bars are packed, and so this is a great alternative to being. There's a there is a game going on right now. There's so many different things that is going on. So my group cruise is going all right. As I said, hey Keisha, how you doing? My group cruise is going all right, but since it's my first group cruise, I tried to do things together, Rockwell, but it seems like people just kind of wants to do their own thing, and I'm not going to, like I tried to do a bar crawl today, and one of the individuals said, 12 o'clock is too early. I don't want to drink all of my drinks by the afternoon. And I said, you don't have to drink all of your drinks. It's just kind of about getting together and going around the ship and being able to see places maybe you haven't been to before while you do the bar crawl. And I figured that it is going to be a situation where we kind of mechanically just hang out, and then if we hang out together. But I'm not sure if it's going to be one of those things where we me organizing or trying to organize something together is going to actually work for these. And none of them are content creators, and they're not like a lot. They know each other. A lot of people know each other already, so they kind of have that bond of hanging out with each other. So I feel like it is a group cruise. We're on it together. We will hang out together, probably go to shows together, see each other, you know. But what you're doing, like, but I don't think it's going to be so much where we organized as is, and I'm all right with that. I mean, if they kind of want to do their own thing, that's okay. Like maybe we could try to do something where we cannot do anything in the port days, because the port days, I have planned excursions. A couple of them, they're kind of like those individuals that will just go outside, pick up anything, see what's the because feel that is a cheaper option. So I can't even do like a group excursion together. So I think it's just gonna be like we'll see we'll see how it is when it comes to hanging out together. But I see each other. We see each other all the time, and I'll go over there and relax and chill or talk or what have you. And maybe we could at least do a brunch or a lunch sometime during this ship. But I think that's how I'm gonna. How you doing, Keisha? How you doing, Danny? How is everybody? Yes, it's sometimes a challenge. Yes, it is. I tried, and I don't want it to be said where, and Rockwell, I don't want it to be said where I didn't try to do something with them. You know, I didn't want it to say, well, we didn't really do something as a group. I didn't want it to be said that we did that. Now, if they have some recommendations and say, like, hey, we're going to do this, let's go and do this together, I don't have any issues with that. So I feel like it has been a challenge, but I feel like they're having a great time. A lot of them is their first time on Princess. I've been on Princess many times. It's their first time on Princess. They seem to be enjoying themselves, and I think that is really a great thing to know that people are on the ship, you know, something I organize, and they're enjoying themselves. So I think that is really like, you know, nobody has any issues, and I didn't hear any issues with the food or their rooms. One person said, you know, I've always said, I think Rockwell, you can agree that Princess has a great. Oh my God, their beds are very comfortable. Their robes are comfortable. Their pillows, they just have nice rooms. And Majestic Princess only came out in 2019, so it's kind of fairly new. Remember, we had the pandemic, so there's a lot of times where it just kind of there were no ship sailing. And so with the fact that it came out that year, it's still relatively new. The thing is that it was in the Asian market for a long time, and now it is finally here, and they revamped it, they redid it, and so I think it's a beautiful ship, and I wish if I'm up to it, maybe I'll do a ship tour, but I am having some knee issues, so I don't want to do that to myself and walk around this ship and then, you know, be in pain and discomfort. So let's see who's in the shop. Hey, Big Murph, how's everybody? We're saying hi to each other. Have not done Princess yet. Looking forward to it. Princess. Okay, so Princess, you know, if you don't, it is a premium class, and so Carnival is considered temporary, and Princess, Holland America would be considered the premium cruise lines. I enjoyed Princess. I really do. For premium cruise line, that's the reason why that's the next thing I kind of want to do. I want to check out the premium cruise lines across the board. So I want to do Holland. I know Holland is not that popular, and I know people keep saying that it's for older people, but I want to try it out. I want to see how it is for myself. I want to see if when I experience it, can I change people's minds? Just that one visit I did where I was able to go on the ship for one day, it blew my mind. I was amazed at the ship, how well they kept the ship, the food, the entertainment in a short period of time, and I was only on there for one day. Princess, I've been on here several times. I love the fact that they have so many different things. I have like game shows I've never seen on any other ship. The age range, even before I came on Princess, people kept saying the same thing like Holland, oh, it's for older demographics. Yes, this cruise line specifically skews a little bit more older because it is November, kids are in school, it is an 8-day cruise, and so it skews a little, definitely older crowd, but I've been on cruise ships where the age range just fluctuates all over the place. So Princess is not just older people. They really keep up their ships regardless of the age. They're always painting. They're always trying to make this ship and any ship I've been on really look beautiful, and they upkeep the ships all the time. And so, yeah, I love Princess. It is so that's the reason why I am going to compare it against Celebrity. I'm going to compare it against other ones. Here's my sister. She just came in, just talking to me. Hey, I'm on a live.
Hi.
How's everybody? She's on here with me, and so she just went away to get services for something, and she just came back. You like how you like the food so far?
I'm loving it. I'm
Yeah.
enjoying every minute
What
of
do you
it.
think about the trip?
Trip is great. I like it.
You like it?
It's all spread out.
Yeah, beautiful trip.
Yes, beautiful.
And so, hey, Foster said, this ain't high.
Hi.
Why you always travel with cruise? I don't always. I do all inclusive I do all inclusives as well. If you look at my YouTube page, you'll see that I also go to all inclusive resorts. I do like cruising. When I first started traveling, I did all inclusive resorts, and then over time, I went to cruising after I had my first cruise experience, which I thought was great. And so now I do a lot of cruises, but I also do all inclusive resorts as well. So I enjoy both of them, and both of them have their pluses, and both of them have their benefits, and both of them I love. Um, Things about both of them as well. So I do both. So I don't only do cruising. If you look at my channel, you'll see that I do both. I have also some. I just went to a resort in October, and those vlogs are coming out soon, before the end of the month. And you'll see that I went on another all-inclusive resort as well. And I want to do more as time goes on as well. Come to India. I've never been to India, and my my waiter actually, I forgot what he said. Um, he went to this beautiful place in India. He came from this beautiful place in India. I think he called it God's Land. I forgot the name of it, but he said, and when I looked it up, it was beautiful. I've never been to India, Asia, that side of the world. One day I will, though. One day I will. So I'm enjoying myself. So I'm trying to see going forward how this rest of the week is. I have another sea day tomorrow. We have Curacao. Curacao is so beautiful to me. I've only been there one time, but I'm looking forward to it again. Then Aruba for 2 days. I've never been in Aruba on a cruise for 2 days. In fact, I think this is the first time I'm going to Aruba on a cruise. I've been there land. I stayed at an all-inclusive resort, Rio Antilles. Have you ever been to Rio Antilles in Aruba? I've been there twice. Love the resort. Adults only resort. So I've been there land based. So this is the first time I'm actually going to Aruba by way of ship. Beautiful country, and I'm going to try to do something I've never done before in terms of the excursion, capture that for you. And the second day also, there's some things going on. If you've ever been to a Caribbean island, one of the tips that you need to do is check and see what is happening on the island, especially if you can be there for a length of time. Like Curacao, we're going to be there for 10 hours. See if there's not only like try out some of the food and the restaurants and do that research and try to see, but see if there's any festivals going on. One time I went on a cruise and I was in the Bahamas, my first cruise, and I looked up, there was a festival going on. I went there, not too far, walked. There was like people were dancing in the streets and music was going on. It was just such a blast. And one time I went to Puerto Rico, same situation, didn't even know. And it happened to be, I was talking to somebody when I was going to my hotel, and they said, oh my God, just in the back, there's a festival, I think it's called Soulful Festival. And I've been trying to see, and that was before the pandemic, and I was trying to see if they was going to bring it back because it was so great. And I enjoyed myself. There was music in the street, the restaurants came out, and they had food in front of their restaurants to buy. Look and see if there's anything going on. Like I think in Aruba they're doing, if it's not mistaken, they're doing like some kind of a international beach volleyball or something, on beach pickleball, beach tennis, something of that nature. So trying to see if you can look and see what's going on. So it could be a different experience, just more than just the excursions. And I'm trying to do that. I have it written down in my room, so I can't remember which it was, but I'm gonna just check that out on the day, the second day, or even the first day, because my excursion is only like 2-3 hours. It's really not long for Aruba, so I'm going to take advantage of the fact that we're going to be in port for 2 days. Also, I'm interested to know, when people are in port for 2 days, can you actually kind of like come and go as you please, or is the dock like, or do they close the doors at a certain time? I'm curious to know that. Like, can you come and go as you please, 24 hours? So that'd be interesting to know. Is Princess the ship brand with the Yes, Princess is the ship brand with the BB Club, BB Kings Club. Love. No, not Princess. Holland is the, sorry. Holland is that for the BB Club. But I want to check out Holland because I love music so much. Rockwell said, yes, select Holland America have the BB Club. Exactly. So it doesn't have, Princess doesn't have that, but Holland seems to be really music forward in terms of, where they have the Billboard Lounge, the Rolling Stones area, whether they have the BB Kings, and not all of the ships have the BB Kings, Big Murph. Not all of them have that. So you have to probably kind of look around if you really want to see that. But the one I tried out, and when I did the ship tour in Boston of Zooterdam, that had the Rolling Stones, the Billboard Lounge. I'm not sure if it's a Rolling Stones concert venue, and then they had other areas where people can perform. Awesome, I love it. Um, Ace, how you doing? Thank you for coming through the live. I'm just on here for a little short time, just share my experience. The Raj, oh, thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. We're saying hi to everybody. Saying hi to Keisha. Um, yeah, so try it out. I know Big Murph, you just getting on board, so I know you have things planned for, and I'm kind of glad that you're open to trying other things because I know that sometimes people can go on one cruise line and all of a sudden that's all they want to stay, and you're already kind of branching out. And I think you said you were going on celebrity and things of that nature, and so it's kind of good to have that mindset. Some people kind of get stuck into one cruise line, stays in that one cruise line. I know some people just want to do that maybe for the loyalty program, and they want to be able to get to a higher level in the loyalty program and then start moving around. But if you want to, just try out different things. You never know what will stick, and that will be the cruise line of choice for you. So I have many more. Rockwell has been on many. I have several more I want to try out. I'm not sure about the luxury cruise lines yet, based upon the expense, unless I really get a great deal. Um, really get a great deal to be able to go on one of those luxury cruise lines. But I definitely want to try out the premium ones as much as possible and see how those are. And so, have anybody have any desire for a premium cruise line? Anybody wants to come on Holland or Princess? I know a lot of people have gone on Celebrity. Celebrity is a popular brand in terms of a premium cruise line. But I know that I think so unlike Celebrity, the stigma I think for Princess and Holland for the longest has been about the age demographics, and I kind of want to dispel that myth. I'm from New York. I want to kind of dispel that myth. So I'm right now. So I don't. I want to dispel that myth about the age one day for sure. Yeah, Princess. Okay. I want to dispel that myth. I'm from North Carolina. Oh, nice. And if there's any place that North, okay, so Holland America, for example, and Princess, they don't sail out of Miami. I know Miami is a popular port, so this cruise was out of Fort Lauderdale. Um, Princess does sail out of New York, but Holland America doesn't. So Holland America, the closest I have to go to if I'm going to go on the Northeast would be Boston, and then also Fort Lauderdale. So so Fort Lauderdale, maybe if you never sell out of Fort Lauderdale, you just have to go to Fort Lauderdale. But the thing about Holland America, I like, and Princess, they have so many great itineraries. You know, outside of this Caribbean, I know we get stuck on the Caribbean, but we have so many great itineraries all around the world between both of them, whether it be Iceland, whether it be Greenland, all these different beautiful places in Europe, Mediterranean cruises, um, Holland world cruises. I mean, world cruise. Can you imagine being on a world cruise? World cruises, but even if you don't do world cruises, then there's segments. So these smaller, shorter segments, I like the shorter segments because you get to go to parts of the world that you've never been to without necessarily having to do a big world cruise for 120 days or something of that nature. So that alone is great for you to experience. So if you want to try different things, you're not going to find it on some of the contemporary class ships. You're not going to find some of those itineraries. You want to kind of branch out and really try other things than do those type of things and try to do those type of cruise lines. So kudos Ace. Let me see. Oh, thank you, Keisha. Yeah, even before I went on my first Princess cruise, first of all I thought it was bougie. That's the one thing. I thought it was bougie, and I think people think cruise lines is bougie. So I dispelled that myth right there. The first time I went on Princess, I was like, oh my gosh, do I have to wear a shirt? Do I have to wear a shirt and tie to dinner all the time? Do I have to bring my shoes? I was thinking all these things. I was looking it up and seeing what people have should wear. And then when I came on the cruise ship, it's like, okay, I looked and see what people were wearing. I was like, I don't see no shirt and tie. Like maybe elegant night, people would go all out. Um, but at the same time, I didn't see all of that. And so if you Paul enjoy your afternoon cruise, oh, thank you, Keisha. Thank you for coming through. So I'm getting, what time is this? I think I've been on here for 20 minutes. I just kind of want to go, come on and show, let people know how my group cruise is. My first group cruise, travel with P&B group cruise, how it's going so far. So I'm not going to stay long. Thank you for everyone that's come on so far. I'm going to have, it's not going to be soon. Did you book with Princess Plus or Premier? If so, were you affected by the changes they made on this cruise? And do you think, okay, so the new effects for Princess Plus, no, those changes would be impactful, I guess, going forward. But I just have the regular ones that I had. It was I think $60 for it. I wasn't charged extra, and what what I have right now for Princess Plus is fine for me. Um, includes the drinks up to I believe $15, two premium desserts, two classes. Includes the gratuities as well. I just felt like it was what I had is good. It includes two casual restaurants, so that could mean for this pizzeria on this ship they do have like an Irish pub called O'Malley's. So I'm gonna make sure I take advantage of that before I get off the ship. I already took advantage today of the free classes. So before they did this Princess Plus, they used to have like at least a stretching class, maybe an abs class, something that's free. None of that is free anymore. Everything is a cost. The basic of classes is going to be a cost. And so now they have it. If you don't have the Princess Plus package, you have to pay for it. I got the package, so I took advantage of those classes, knocked it out. And so I don't have to worry about trying to get it um, later on also in the cruise line. Just knock it out. And so I wasn't affected, no extra charges. And I think it is worth it because if you do it on an a la carte basis, right? When you do Princess Plus, it includes the gratuities, it includes the drink package, it includes Wi-Fi. And what I like about Princess is that there is no like how like Carnival has and other cruise like Royal will have different types of Wi-Fi packages. It's just Wi-Fi. There's no like week of Wi-Fi. Nah, it's just Wi-Fi. They give you everybody gets premium Wi-Fi, and so you don't have to worry about different things. And so I like that. And then with the Wi-Fi package, you get the Wi-Fi. So if you like all those things, the drink package, the fact that it includes the gratuities can be costly now, especially for a big cruise. And if you know you're going to get the drinks, the Wi-Fi, you're going to have to pay for the gratuities. It includes, well, classes may not be a deal breaker for you. It includes classes, includes those two casual restaurants. So instead of just doing the buffet all the time, it includes those casual restaurants. I think it is worth it. It's worth it for me as well. But I feel like, once again, make sure you take advantage of it. And a lot of people may not know all the things that it gives them. So just make sure you take advantage of it. Don't leave. I'm not leaving the ship before I have my two casual restaurants. I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to just make sure I take every advantage of it. What is considered premium desserts? Ooh. Um, I'm too far away from them to even show it to you. Okay, so have you ever seen one of those ridiculous desserts? And is in a big glass. It is in a big glass, and around it will be sprinkles, and it's on the glass. It will be chocolate and sprinkles, and then in the glass itself will be ice cream. On the ship they have gelato. It will be chocolate. There may be Oreos in there. There'll be like brownies in there. All of that. So those are the premium desserts. On this ship they don't have a gelato, but on other ships I've been to, I think Sun Princess it was, Some princess had an area where you could get like ice cream sandwiches. They also had other princess ships has an area specific for gelato. That would be considered a premium dessert as well. If you don't want to go too extravagant and do something like that, because that one, that's a lot of calories. That's a lot. And you get two of those a day. So if you're in a cabin with somebody, that's four in a cabin. And I don't think I could do that. Two ice cream sandwiches, two. If I go back for gelato, was just straight gelato, definitely. But to do something that crazy, it's crazy. Um, hey, ball. So Chris asked something on the members, and Chris, I am telling you, when it comes to accessibility, um, so anybody who may have any type of mobility, Princess is great for accessibility. Um, they have sliding doors a lot of the time. If the door is not where it slides, they'll have the button that you can push it, and if the door comes open, I haven't gone to the shops to see how the shops are, but usually the shops they're always wide open anyway. And if for whatever reason I've seen where if for whatever reason you can't go through a door, they'll have a sign that says the accessibility entrance is over there. So more than ever, I think I never saw it through that lens until I was asked about it. But more than ever, I saw how Princess and Mom loves it. They will treat her so kind. They'll bring on the chair, onto the bring up the chair onto to the ship. They've always wheeled her all the way up to her room. Princess now has changed some things. It used to be as soon as you get on the ship, the room was ready. Now it's not as soon as you get on the ship. But at the same time, I didn't get an announcement, and so okay, you invite Chris. Okay. Oh, got you now. Kind of like the dessert I've seen on Roy Korea. Thanks for clarifying. Okay. Yeah, very over the top dessert. Um, so yeah, so I think that's what it is in terms of any other questions about Majestic Princess or Princess in general. So I really think it is really great when it comes to accessibility, taking care of the ship, the upkeep of the ship. I've really been enjoying how this ship looks. So um, I'm on here for 13 minutes. So I think I'm gonna get out. I think I'm going to get off of here and enjoy the rest of it. The vlogs are coming out, not right away, because I need time to come back and to be able to do what I need to do. So I am going to leave. Thank you so much for coming on the live. I hope everybody has a great Sunday. And until next time, happy travels.